A fly over all the bright lights and flavor that Miami has to offer. Everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Howard is out there with Mami, and it's Dennis in at the point. Back to Lopez. The tray. And the shot is good. Lopez has got 5.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Harden with a screen on Lopez. Dennis passes to Harden. Kicks it to Mami. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Dennis. The 3 from Harden. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And it's the Heat with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go.
Heat dancers.
In the game for the Rockets, Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Then it's Harden, then it's Corey Brewer, and it's Dennis in at the point. Here's what Miami's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Bosh. Dang comes in for Josh McRoberts. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Ennis, and it's Lopez in for Mario Chalmers. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And that does it for the first half of play. Heat out front, up by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing, but just a few things to talk.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Playing his skills today.
Yeah, he had a sensational first half, which was made, I think, even more significant given the amount of extra defensive help was paid to him.
Yeah, but for him, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less. And I'll bet he continues to do the same kind of damage through the final 2 quarters.
Lopez in at point guard. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Whiteside is out there with Chris Bosh. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Clock at 4. Mami passes to Dennis. The three-pointer off the mark. 29 seconds left in the third. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And a switch here also for Houston. Brewer's checked in. Dennis. Lopez covering. Back to Harden. Dishes to Mami. There's the pass to Dennis. On the wing, Brewer. It's stolen by Wade. From deep three-point range. And as we...
Tune in next Wednesday night, February 3rd.
And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Placed.
Here's Lopez.
And now just watching the clock wind down and what will turn out to be a win here for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. McDaniels is out there with Johnson. And it's Ariza in at the 3. Johnson against Dragic. Here's Jones. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Lopez. No good there. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.